Hey guys, it's Man here, and welcome back to another episode of Advanced Warfare Elite Weapon. It's definitely been a while since I've done this, just because I haven't really got around to playing Advanced Warfare a lot, but now that I'm finally getting back into it, it's time to make another episode. So in this video, we have the HBRA-3 Bear Fist. Not the Insanity, but the Bear Fist. And yes, the Bear Fist is a real gun, for those of you who don't know. So, although the Bear Fist is not as good as the Insanity, the Bear Fist is still a pretty good gun, and in this series I just give you the rundown of a gun and how it can be good in multiplayer. So the Bear Fist is an assault rifle. It's an HBRA-3 Elite variant, obviously, and I will have the stats on screen now. It has 8 damage, 9 accuracy, 10 fire rate, 7 range, 16 handling, and 10 mobility. And then you have a -1 in accuracy, a -1 in range, and then a +2 in handling. So right off the bat, the first thing I noticed was the handling, and the handling is 16. Now that is insane. Like, it says on the Bear Fist stats themselves that it is the best in class handling. So it has a really good handling, a good handling count. So obviously you're not gonna be like having a hard time handling this gun. It's gonna be really easy because of how high the handling is. So another thing I noticed with this is there is a built-in red dot sight, and I'm not really a big fan of built-in attachments, mostly because it takes up an attachment space and you don't get to add the attachments you want. Unless you have a wild card that gets you a 3rd attachment, you can only have 1 attachment other than your red dot sight. So that's kind of a bummer, but I mean, red dot sight isn't really that bad. I mean, I kind of prefer red dot sights on assault rifles, but the HBR is not really an assault rifle that I like the red dot sight being on. So that's one thing to consider whenever you're using this gun, is that you are going to have a built-in red dot sight, which is kind of a bummer. But then again, if you are good with red dot sights, you could always use that and not have to worry about it. And the range is pretty decent. It says 7. I mean, I would like to have it a little bit higher, so if you do want to have a better range, maybe you could use advanced rifling. I know that works. I'm a fan of advanced rifling, so it is a good attachment to have if you do like more range. So yeah, that's just another thing to consider. And yeah, like I said, just because it's not the Insanity, it is still a really, really good gun. Like, it's not, I don't like, most people like, oh man, the Bear Fist sucks because the Insanity is so good. And then with the Battle 27, it's like, oh, the Inferno's so bad because the Obsidian Seed is so good. I mean, just because they're not as good as the higher elite doesn't mean they're not good. I mean, the Bear Fist is a good gun, and if you do have it, go ahead and try it out. Like, even if it is just for one game, you don't have to keep playing with it. Just try it out for one game. It is still a really good gun. I am really good with it. And yeah, so if you did enjoy this episode of Advanced Warfare Elite Weapons, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any more episodes of that. I will try to get out more in the next month or so, because I only have like maybe 4 more elites until I have to get more. So yeah, if you do want to see more, subscribe, and if you are new, go ahead and subscribe. I make videos daily. I try to, at least. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Here's your word, DanTehMan. Thanks so much for watching.